This is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we have live coverage from the J1 League coming right up for you. It's Kashima Antlers, and they face Nagoya Grampus.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, 4-4-2 is a good formation if it's played well. It covers most of the bases defensively, and if you can then rotate your positions when you regain possession, you can also be fluid in attack. Let's hope we see that today.
And introducing the visitors' lineup today.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
And the match begins. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Inagaki. Kazuya Miyahara. Abe. Yutaka Yoshida. What can they do from here? Oh, a nice looking pass. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. Error from the keeper. Will they seize on it? And threading it forward. Well, now I think after all that, they can exhale.
Well, he lost his concentration there, but he's just about got away with it.
And continues his run. Shomadoi. And players waiting in the centre. Well, a good tackle. Yoshida. Mateus. Leo Silva. Inagaki. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Really classy goalkeeping, but now we see that the offside flag has gone up. Showing good defensive judgment. Defensive efficiency personified. Mateus. Leo Silva. It's a good-looking ball in behind. That's all they can conjure for now. Izumi. Misao, Ansai, Ryuji Izumi, Koki Ansai. Izumi, a chance to whip it in. An authoritative challenge. Abe. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Mateus. Oh, could be. Oh, a goal! They strike first, and what a way to silence the crowd.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Izumi. Koki Ansai. Misao. Moving into the advanced position. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Mateus. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Inagaki. Leo Silva. Options in the centre. Big chance! Well, knocked on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Danger here as he runs at them. Is this the moment? And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, he certainly had an impact on that first half, scoring that late goal, but I thought his overall contribution was really good, and he got better as the half wore on.
And the match begins. Matthews. Oh, could be. Oh, a goal! They strike first, and what a way to silence the crowd. Options in the centre. Big chance. Well, knocked on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did.
No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. A danger here as he runs at them. Is this the moment? And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No... As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Oh, great vision. The cross is on. He brings it down, but work to do. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, here it is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. And he's through here. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Leo Silva. Shinosuke Nakatani. Abe. Another good tackle. Shomadoi. Misao. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Promising possession, this. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Sho Inagaki. Abe. Inagaki. Kakitani. Mateus. And players waiting in the centre. A good and fair challenge. And an astute piece of defending. Miyahara. Abe. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. But they dealt with the threat posed. "15 minutes left for play." Misao. And fine use of the ball. Surely! And he read that brilliantly at the back. Abe. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. A really well-taken free kick, but no reward for it.
Well, for a moment there, he must have thought that was in. He struck it so cleanly. Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly doing their bit in trying to get them over the finish line.
Well, they get the ball once more. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. And it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Nakatani. Thiago. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Timely intervention. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Well, we're picking him out for a reason. He's had a tremendous game in attack, Stuart.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
Mateus. Oh, could be. Oh, a goal! They strike first, and what a way to silence the crowd. Options in the centre. Big chance. Well, not on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did.